only half an hour before your train. I'll get the car keys.
But Kathy, I'll miss you.
Only 2 days.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like it.
Not even when it means seeing your son for the first time in 15 years?
Oh, that's going to be fine, yeah. Maybe she'll let me bring him back with me for a little visit.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? I think Lynn wants to forget the years of unhappiness between the two of you. The boy needs you, Jim. So why the front?
Oh, I told you, I don't like leaving you. Even if it is only for 2 days.
You'll be so busy, having fun, getting to know your son that you won't give me a moment's thought. I'll get the keys. Need something?
Just some matches for the train.
I envy you this trip, Jim. I'm sure it's going to make all the difference in the world between you and Dave.
Driver, that cab back there, how long has he been following us?
I don't know, sir. I didn't notice it was following us particularly.
Oh, he is. He picked us up at least probably 5 minutes ago.
Well, I can tell in a minute if he's tailing us. Get in and I'll drive around the block.
If he is, go direct to the police station.
Yes, sir.
Wait for me.
Yes, sir.
Come in.
Man outside here wants to see you, Lieutenant. Mr. Jim Hammond.
Send him in. Hi.
Jim, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Long time, huh?
Yeah? So what are you doing back here?
Oh, my ex-wife called last night. My son here is in trouble.
Oh, serious?
No, I didn't hear the details. She talked to my wife. And it's serious enough for her to insist that I come down here and see what I can do to help out.
Well, don't worry about it. Well, 15 years hasn't changed you much. A little gray, maybe, but I guess that's to be expected with a famous writer.
You know, it wasn't easy coming back here. I guess you know why as well as anybody.
Oh, you mean that old trouble that's the Bala?
Yeah.
Forget about it. I think he has.
Yeah? Come here.
Take a look there. That cat. What about it?
I'm being trailed. Well, there's a ballastman, I'm sure of it.
Do you think he's still after you because those newspaper articles you wrote helped convict his brother?
What else?
Well, what do you want from me, Jim? Police protection while you're here?
Oh, no, that isn't why I came. I want to talk to Zavala. I'm fed up with this being kept apart from my son. 15 years. I come here to visit him, a cab starts trailing me right away. I'm going to talk to him and straighten it out one way or another.
Not alone. Well, that's pretty brave sounding, Jim, but it's a little foolish, isn't it?
There's really no other way to do it.
All right, I'll give you an hour with him. If you aren't back in that time, I'll come looking for you.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Oh, where are you staying, Jim?
At the Claymore.
Do you have a gun?
Yeah, it's at the hotel.
The hotel. Would you like me to give you one?
No. No, I changed my mind. A gun, it's not my style.
I'll make an appointment with Zabala for you.
Let me talk to him.
All right.
Zabala. This is Jim Hammond. Yeah. Oh, that's right, yes. I'm in town. I'd like to talk to you. Huh? Well, you name the time. No, I'd like to visit my son first. How about 6 o'clock? Good. I'll be there. Seem friendly enough.
Don't be too sure. You said you're going to see your son.
Yeah. You know him?
No, but he's been pointed out to me. Nice-looking kid.
That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Well, you know where I'll be. Look, if anything turns out, let's have dinner tonight, huh?
Okay. So long as it's on me, like it always used to be.
Well, that's on you. Thank you. See you later, huh?
All right, Jim.
Back to that Elmwood Drive address, please. Hello. Is this the Hammond residence?
Yes, it is.
You wouldn't be David Hammond, would you?
Yeah? Who are you?
I hope this is no shock to you. I'm your father.
What are you doing here?
Well, your mother asked me to come down here.
What did she ask you to come back for?
Is your mother here?
No. What do you want?
She said you were in some kind of trouble. She called me and asked me to come down here. See what I could do.
You're lying. She never asked you to come back here. Why should she? You walked out on us 15 years ago.
Your mother wanted it that way. It was nobody's fault.
That's your story. Look, I don't know what you want, but we don't want to have anything to do with you.
Son, I don't know what your mother's been telling you about.
She hasn't been telling me anything. She just told me the truth about you, the way you used to treat her. Now get out of here.
I'm not leaving until I've seen your mother.
All right, let yourself out there when you're tired of waiting.
Look, David. She was expecting me. Now, when'll she be?
She was expecting you. Why isn't she here now, waiting for you?
Bala? Bala? Police Department. Yes, let me talk to Lieutenant McGee.
I'll take over, Sullivan. Well, Captain Burton just got in. Went over to your hotel with some men for your gun.
What for? I told you I didn't have it with me.
We have to check everything, Jim. You know that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Don't worry about it. I'll be cleared up in an hour or so, and I'll take you to dinner.
Look, do you think I could call my wife? I promised her I'd call about now.
Sure. What's the number? I'll get it for you.
Elmford 34411.
Get me Elmford 34411. Okay.
Oh, hello, Captain. Find the gun all right? Yes. Right where you said it was. Down at ballistics. Tell me, Mr. Hammond, when was the last time you fired that gun? Oh. Maybe a couple of weeks ago. Why do you keep a gun, Mr. Hammond? Well, we got little woods out back of our house there. I use rabbits, I shoot small game, stuff like that.
In the old days, Jim used to come down to the firing range with us. He was a pretty good shot.
Your gun's been fired much more recently than that, Mr. Hammond. As recently as 2 hours ago.
But it's impossible.
Powder burns in it aren't more than 2 or 3 hours old.
Oh, no, I left it in the bureau at the hotel.
I told you I didn't touch it this afternoon. Well, ballistics will answer our question for us, Mr. Hammond.
What question?
Whether a bullet fired from your gun will match the bullet we dug out of Zaballa's chest.
Well, it won't.
I hope not.
Look, if I was going to shoot Zaballa, would I take the gun back to the hotel where you'd find it? I even told you where to look for it.
Sometimes the best alibi, Mr. Hammond, is to make yourself look too guilty.
Sit down, please.
How long will this take?
Not too long. We have Mrs. Lynn Hammond and the boy outside.
Good. What are they doing here? A few little things about your story we want to check, Mr. Hammond, while we're waiting. Bring the boy in here and ask the lady to wait.
Yes.
Sit down. Come in, David. Sit down. We have just a few little questions we want to ask you, David. You haven't seen your father since you were 2 years old, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Did you want to see him?
Why? He walked out on Mom and me. He didn't have any interest in seeing me, so...
Why do you think he came back now after 15 years?
I don't know.
He said it was some kind of trouble. What kind of trouble is it? Can you tell me, David?
I'm not in any trouble.
Something about stealing something? Did you steal something, David?
Yes, a magazine, off a newsstand. Is that the trouble you mean?
Is that all it was, David?
Yes, sir.
Did your father call on you this afternoon?
Yes.
What time was that?
He got there about 5 o'clock.
Now, David, I want you to remember as exactly as you can. What time was it when he left?
He only stayed a few minutes.
You said you went walking before you went to Zaballa's?
Yeah.
For an hour?
I don't really remember. I was quite upset after our visit. I guess it was probably an hour.
Lieutenant, would you ask Mrs. Hammond to come in, please?
Yes, sir. David, sit over here. Miss Hammond, would you come in, please?
Hello, then. Won't you sit down, Mrs. Hammond?
Thank you.
Mr. Hammond tells us that you telephoned him long distance last night.
Well, not him. I spoke with his wife. She sounded like a very nice person. She said he was out, so I left a message.
What was it?
Well, just that Jim should pay a little more attention to David. He hasn't very much before, you know.
He had stolen a magazine, is that it?
Well, it wasn't what he stole. That he did it at all. See, frankly, I've been worried about David for a while. Just little things, you know. A sort of moodiness and anger growing inside of him. I was afraid I didn't know how to handle it alone. I had no place else to turn, so...
That's why you called.
That's right. Frankly, I did it impulsively. I really didn't think he cared enough to come.
Oh, that isn't true. You know, I've asked you many times to let David come up and visit me.
You never told me, Dad.
Why should I? All he wanted was to have you away from me. To visit him, he said. How did I know he was telling the truth? How did I know he didn't want to take you away from me for good?
Oh, for heaven's sake, you know I'd never do a thing like that. And you know that I couldn't come down to visit him. Face Zavala, a man who swore he'd kill me the minute I set foot in this town again.
You didn't let your fear of Zavala stop you from coming this time. Why did you let it stop you before?
You called me. You said my son is in trouble. Even my fear of Zavala wouldn't stand in my way then.
Come in.
Ballistic.
Thank you. Well, that's it. The bullet that was fired from your gun and the bullet we dug out of Zabala's chest match perfectly. Mr. Hammond, I'm going to have to book you for murder.
That's insane. Perhaps he was killed with my gun, but that doesn't prove that I killed him. Look, Captain, you've got to believe me. I didn't kill Zavala.
It's for you, Jim. It's Mrs. Hammond.
You can take it if you wish. Hello. Hello, Kathy. Just fine, thank you. David? Yes, I saw him. I'm very proud of him. Yes, she looks lovely, too. Look, Kathy, I may be here a couple of more days than I expected. Straightening out some things, yes. Please don't worry. I miss you very much. Yes. Goodbye now. Goodbye.
Lieutenant, will you see David and Mrs. Hammond home, please?
Yes, sir. David? Mrs. Hammond? You better get yourself some rest, Mrs. Hammond. Don't worry, everything's going to be all right.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Stop by a little later and see how you're getting on.
Mr. McGee, can I go back to headquarters with you?
Why, David?
Well, it just doesn't seem right to me that my father would be so worried about my taking a magazine, he'd come all this way.
Well, that wasn't all your mother was worried about, David. You heard for yourself.
Look, Lieutenant, the thing I said about he's leaving here at 5 o'clock or so,
Well, that, the gun and the bullets practically clinched it.
Yeah, that's what's been worrying me. I've helped clinch it. He's my father. Even if he weren't... Look, Mom, I've got to see Captain Burton again. I mean, the least I can do for him...
Don't make a fool out of yourself, David.
I'm angry. Why? I mean, what's the matter to you if I go to the police station or not?
I think you'd better take him.
There's no sense in it, Lynn.
Lynn.
Captain, I was just on my way back with David. Seems he has a few questions he wants to ask.
Sit down.
What's going on?
We have a few questions to ask, too, McGee. Go ahead, mister.
Lynn, I didn't think about this at the time. It seemed like a small thing, but when I talked to David this morning, I got the impression that you hadn't told him I was coming.
Well, I hadn't.
Why not?
As I told Captain Burton, I didn't really believe you'd come, so I didn't tell David.
So you were the only one who knew I was getting into town today.
Why, yes?
And why did Zavala know? Why did one of his men trail Mr. Hammond?
How should I know? I certainly didn't tell him. I barely know the man.
Mom, that isn't true. Well, he's been coming in for years now, often. Mom, why are you lying? What are you trying to hide?
Wait a minute. Zabala's been coming here? Oh, Lynn.
Like Mom was his girl.
Mac, you're the only one who knew I had that gun and where it was.
And you were out of your office between 5 and 6 o'clock this afternoon. We checked.
So you were the only one who knew I was here. And you were the only one who knew I had that gun.
What's the connection, Mrs. Hammond?
I don't know what you're talking about. I barely know Lieutenant McGee.
Mom, just a little while ago, he called you Lynn.
All right. I love him. I've loved him for a long time. You weren't the only one who lived in fear of Zabala, Jim. We did, too. And I hated him. He threatened to kill me. So you see, David, this is why we had to keep our love a secret, even from you.
You got me down here under this exaggerated story about David being in trouble, and you killed him. And figured to put the blame on me.
We thought if you came down here, he'd go after you. I wanted to arrest him and put him in jail.
We never thought it would come to this, Jim.
When you talked to him this afternoon on the telephone, I knew he wasn't going to cause you any trouble. I had to do something. I killed him. Lynn had nothing to do with it.
Okay, take them in.
Kathy! Kathy! Where?
Jim!
Ah.
Oh, Jim. Why didn't you tell me what was going on up there? I'd have come at once.
I didn't want you mixed up in it.
I read about it in the papers. I was going to fly up. Then your telegram came. Oh, Jim, hold me. Just hold me.
Hey, somebody's watching. David. Kathy.
Come in, David, and welcome.